first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power.
Oh no. Oh no, Mr. Bill, unsupervised privates running everywhere. Oh no.
A group of Osean convicts had rebelled.
Jesus, this guy's such a knockoff, like dollar store Otacon man.
That even at a time like
this dude's name should be like Octagon or something. It's like pathetic ripoff.
Communications from corporate were cut off.
Oh no, communication from corporate's cut off.
Network was down.
I can't contact HR.
It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI.
No, it wasn't. That's
being radio controlled.
It's a terrible idea.
Forward thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly.
As long as
the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter.
What mission?
I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them, but without a connection, I can't upload
this is literally how you get Skynet. This right here.
Making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls too.
Oh my god, that's the most disturbing.
I told my assistant
Chris Hansen.
It was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here.
That is the most disturbing Chris Hansen line I think I've ever.
I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
God, how would he see a rose emblem on that airplane? Okay. I guess if that's my biggest problem with the story, then I'm nitpicking. But
have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned.
Who else would shoot down your communication satellites?
Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
Ooh, traitor.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
Affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations.
Let's install a dictator.
The officer is
Do you want to overthrow a government? That's a terrible song.
Joined up with support dispatch from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down,
Sure,
in the
5
capital,
planes
I
take a
very
city.
much doubt
Yeah,
Arusea
sounds
will
good.
be able to
Sounds
mount a
good. Sounds
regimented
like a
counterattack.
very reasonable,
However,
very
it is
well thought out
likely
plan.
that Arusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he
this is good.
stays safe.
This is gonna work out great.
Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Well, I guess that's kind of realistic. Huh. Start mission. Swat ground targets. 48 should be good. Let's change up some parts. Boop, boop. Oh, whoops. Those I want. That I don't. Because the special bomb 64 is a lot better than 44. That would be so much ordnance. I think each one of those bombs is like 20 pounds. 20, 30 pound bombs. So 20 times 60, 2 times 6 is like, it's like, oh fuck, that's a lot of ordnance. Oh my god, you would never ever be able to fit that on one F-22. You'd be driving it like a tank. But you don't want a super realistic game because I do one airstrike, have to turn around, resupply, and then come back. And you would need more than like 2 or 3 planes to take an entire city like I'm about to. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's in a TMP van. Oh my god, he's in like a military check that out of the motor pool duty van. Real subtle. Real subtle, buddy.
Those 2 pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay,
Yeah.
I hope you're right.
Well, let me just stop my afterburners. Woo! Here we go.
Unknowns?
Yeah. Yeah.
Erusian army is fighting itself.
Here we
Guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Oh, that sucks.
Williams process the unknowns, con your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Everyone is down.
Thought I was going faster. Oh. Yeah, see, that's why you don't fly at like 200 feet, kids. Because you crash. Because, you know, it's the aviation thing. Woo! Let's try that again. Here we go again on my own. No.
There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
Lock. Boop. Switch to these. Lock this.
Cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image. Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right? Affirmative.
Feel a little more speed.
Before you fire.
Something I'll never get used to. Tonight has been a total shock.
That dude's awful calm considering, like, I'm dropping tons of ordnance on the city where he's broadcasting from. Woo!
Strider Squadron's IDs. And, hand me that sandwich.
Okay, that would be me as the AWACS. Whoop. Let's do a high G turn for no reason.
ID'd as Osean forces.
Hi, guys.
This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Oh, there goes like 6 or 7 guys.
Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Oh shit, that's a building. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. That's why you bring more than 2 planes. Oh, he's on my side. Shit. Crap. Oh, crap. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not as good as this as I thought I was. Uh-oh. Crash.
Lancaster, are all of these really unknowns?
Oh my god, that goatee is so awful. So Captain Carl would still even get yelled at for his haircut. Like, it's over his ears, and his sideburns are way out of regs. But Count is completely, like, there's no way that would fly in any military.
Just run if they shoot us, right?
Like, he's got like the awful Logan Paul looking. That's not even Logan Paul. It's just awful. He's got the world's worst $2 haircut.
Total shock. Jets echoing through the streets.
Gotcha.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs.
Oh crap! Oh wow! I did not think I was gonna make that one. She's on my side. Oh yep. Good guy or bad guy?
ID is Ocean Forces.
I think I didn't drop a bunch of bombs on them.
The LRSSG.
2.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight.
Yeah, no shit.
Objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route.
Oh, he's on my side. So probably those two.
Check your TAC terminal. It's illusion.
Responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us.
Mega or
Success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us.
oh crap! Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm at 99 damage.
Down here.
Crap.
Enemy ambushes.
Oh,
We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway the next rail.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
There's a strict curfew, but people gather at bars and other places to learn what's going on.
there's a strict curfew, but they're all getting wasted before they get wasted by me. Come on, identify him.
Its ID is illusion. Gun range.
Trigger and destroy the target. Wait. General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General Lafarge are the real patriots. Onward!
I guess this is like if Mattis led like a revolution against the president? Like even then, that country's pretty unstable if that can happen. Yeah, there you go. You remind him that war sucks. I'll just keep flying and blowing you up. Team down.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better
they probably want the war to end. They probably just want to win. How inconsiderate.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us. We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Vehicle. I wonder what kind of vehicle that is. Oh, it's another TMP van. They're just chasing the minivan with another minivan. Oh my god. Or they were. I've killed a lot of people on this mission. Ilmoman turn. Boop. I'm surprised they didn't have like a tutorial section in this one. Like in 5, I remember they had a tutorial section that taught you how to do actual, well, using that term loosely, actual fighter maneuvers, where like they would teach you what an Immelman turn and a split S was. But you can move a lot better in this one. You can do like post-stall maneuvers and all kinds of crazy shit that would kill you in real life with G-force, but they don't really teach you how. Whoop. Oh wow! I just noticed this is on normal difficulty, which is probably why I lived through hitting that building, but I'll up the difficulty. Skynet? Why do you like drones, Major Lawrence? Because they're clean. They're very clean. It's a Lawrence of Arabia joke no one got. Woo! Flying. Oh, the lighthouse, that's cute. I didn't notice that. I don't think all of those are going to hit. Oh shoot, I'm out of flares. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. Woo, do it.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous. Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Yeah, because we're in a hostile city. Duh.
It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit?
That is not safe.
Ever since my previous one.
That is not safe. Ah, crap.
Secure.
We knocked out Trigger!
That... Yeah, that's gonna happen. Ugh. Oh, I hate getting shot down. Oh well. Yeah, no kidding, pal. You're in a minivan and they've got tanks. Oops, shut down some Oseans. Well, that sucks for him.
Do not attack before target identification is complete. 199er Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
That really should have been mission fail. I just, oh, that one's OC.
It's all gone to hell. Radio chatters about the Civil War. Radio? You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous supervisors have been searching. That's got it taped. Nice and secure. We're about to cross Acre Bridge. There's nowhere to hide.
Ooh, allies.
Armored vehicles behind us. This vehicle is by the Erusian forces. Take it out. Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
Yep.
We're taking fire. Take care of them. I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Yep. That looks like an ace. I was right.
Almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Rumors of penal units turning on their former allies.
Yeah, it's kind of me.
It's Erusian military. Regional forces in the center, south, and east are struggling for stabilization of the nation.
They got a stubborn one in my ass.
I bet you do.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belgian technology than just UAVs. Taking IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate heartbeat from the player on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belgian technology brought chaos to the world. I can't believe Russia's responsible for Harlan's assassination.
Oh, you don't say.
Can't ignore a story like that. Trigger.
UAVs are acting strange. Their autonomous mode must be bugged. It's not the drones that are faulty. This is Charlie Foxtrot.
He said Charlie Foxtrot. That means clusterfuck.
I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the general's day.
Come on, come on, come on.
Celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for a better time.
How can you last long, Captain? We've reached and we're here to help.
Nice. Glad to see the Oseans attacking the radicals.
Yeah, no
The industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusian have taken multiple moves at engineering independence.
It's like the fall of the USSR, but kind of hot, I guess. Not hot like.
To the rendezvous.
Oh my god.
Understood.
Got you.
Truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They shouldn't take any responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why our conservatives like myself
Yeah, make Arusha great again, General. Get that conservative government in there. Tax cuts. I said we just kill them all. I mean, this. Ugh. Oh.
Return to it this darkest hour. We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Aruja News Network.
You elect a new government.
Okay, let's go. We're getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians.
I don't care.
We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat.
I
Please
still don't
stand
care.
down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
Let's commit a war crime because I got a bunch of bombs left. Boop, 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 boop.
Is a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Yeah. Boo.
We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. The scratches.
Oh god, he took the children.
Wait, unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
ID complete. Ocean fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp. Right, I'm shooting it down. Any complaints?
Granted.
Welcome.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 is still stranded.
Yeah.
Don't miss.
Aim carefully.
Mine, under lock.
Strider 1, target acquired.
No good. Shit.
In my way.
Oh,
Destroyed. Well done.
this is a massacre. This is, all these missions are massacres, but I've taken out like a division's worth of military vehicles plus at least 10 or 12 fighters.
Nice kill.
Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated.
Plus, I'm
Liaison is
committing
safe.
some war crimes for fun.
Wait.
The escort fighters. Drive. They're missing the drive.
Oh no, they didn't download the new DirectX.
Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Arusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna shoot him down.
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. We're cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
I hate it to admit, but I gotta agree with Count on that. That's a really dumb idea. Let's make these highly deadly aircraft that can launch on their own and pick their own targets without us being able to override it from the ground. That's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. At least they're the 99s, not the 101s that are harder to shoot down. But still, come on. That one.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
That one.
5 bandits remaining.
Let's see if I get another one. He's pissed they're not functioning right as they're trying to shoot him down. When you pick, that's ugh.
3 bandits to go. Missile away. Strider 1, target acquired. 2 bandits left. Show 'em
Actually, it's kind of their own fault too. Now that I think about it, because they had those fueled and fully armed, knowing that they could launch on their own in autonomous mode. That is really dumb. Oh, that's so dumb.
1 bandit to go.
Well, I guess they probably gassed him up while I was killing all those people. That makes a little more sense than I think. Yeah, cool, Jaeger. Your haircut's out of Regs too.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's helicopters flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft. Losing its army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Were you sent by the General Staff? No.
Uh-oh.
I can't.
Oops.
There are 3 scratches.
So, we shot down the dictator we wanted to install and helped out the actual leader of the country with the dude who builds their strategic weapons. That was like the worst mission failure. Oh my, like someone's getting a really negative OER over this, and hopefully it's not going to be me, but because I kind of killed some friendly tanks. Uh-oh. Let's fast forwarding through the replay now. Yep, that's where I almost died. It turns out doing Mach 4 at like 100 feet off the ground is not a good idea, kids. Ooh. Yeah, let's see if I can blow up some tanks. Yep.
Keep track of your objective.
Skip that. Oh, I didn't know that was the name for that. 45 degree. I think I've done... Oh.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
Yeah, super dead.
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward. All we...
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
Cool. So we can hear him crying. He's like, oh no, I can't get to my PowerPoint briefings. Oh, we don't have internet anymore. At least, if a dude's in charge of a fighter squad with a lot of ordnance, and he's locked himself in his room and he's crying, you should probably break down that door and give him some help.
Was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there. So now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign.
Why would you...
My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on.
Why would you give her a gun?
The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right.
Like,
I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way.
Surviving the...
After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane.
Oh, cool, a plane.
Passenger, not military.
No, it's a military plane. It's a military transport plane with the mark of another country on it.
Liaison plane.
No, it's the princess's plane. It's a legitimate military target.
They led us to a cliff.
Shoot her.
Bodies.
Shoot them.
Today, I lost everything.
Good.
When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king,
wow, way to not talk shit on your dead father. That's awful.
He was to be flown out of the war zone to safety.
Shoot her.
The plane was shot down by rebels.
Shoot her.
The entire crew was killed in a crash.
Shoot her.
Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces.
Aw, they shot her dog. Shoot her. Shoot her.
After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace.
Why aren't you shooting her?
I thought everyone felt the same as I did.
Oh my god. This is like... it's like if it's World War II and you found Hitler. Shoot her.
I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was
Yes.
Erusian too.
Yeah, and he's pissed that you ran the country into the ground.
More soldiers have come.
Nice tactical foregrip. Oh, she doesn't she doesn't have her iron sights up on that rifle. So she's not going to hit anything if she tries to shoot,
Watches
like
one
at
of their
all.
dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do.
Nope. Shh. It's wondering why they're not shooting you.
I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
Shoot her.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess?
They'd shoot you, like they should.
After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works.
I noticed she walked with a limp.
Steve
She
Austin.
knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
We're gonna shoot you.
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness. Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons.